So as the year begins to end, it's very easy for us to get consumed in what's the next goal, what's the next milestone, that we often forget how far we've come in a previous year. And while it is good to chase new goals and set a New Year's resolution, I think it can also make us dissatisfied and become miserable because we're never content with where we are. And that's why I think it's important to reflect. So the aim of this video here is just to reflect on how far I've come as an individual, a brand and a business, and hopefully you guys can also reflect on yourself and see how far you guys have come as well. With that being said, here's some of the goals that we achieved this year that I really want to celebrate. First things first is the growth that we've had on social media. So for the people that know me, you guys know that I've been doing YouTube for time, innit? And in terms of like other social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, I've never really been active on there. It's never really been a passion for me, but I've seen the opportunities that come with those social media platforms and I decided to take a chance on it. And at the beginning of the year, if you guys didn't know, I had like 30,000 followers on both CT1 Media, my Instagram page, where all my business content is, and like around the same amount of followers on my TikTok page. And since I started TikTok in the summer, just after I finished sixth form, like I've built like a small community of friends around there, and I've been able to grow all the way up to like 120,000 followers. And so yeah, man, doing that from scratch, from nothing basically, and growing to like 100 followers, all from just posting videos and people finding your videos and choosing to follow you. For me, that means a lot to me, that people actually resonate with what I'm doing. People want to be a part of the journey, a part of the come up as well. And you feel me, all the support that I'm seeing on there from the people I've met since starting TikTok, that's been amazing. Even on the Instagram, most of the Instagram people that I follow or follow me, it's just people that I've met in person that have like connected with me through networking and all of that stuff. And it's just cool to see that you can build a group of like-minded individuals that, you know, can actually appreciate the type of content that you're putting out there on your Instagram, and hopefully we can grow even more on both those pages. Even on YouTube here, I think we started on 120,000 subscribers. Obviously the goal was obviously to hit 1k. Unfortunately we didn't hit 1k. The views did drop in the summer, but like whose Kojo says, who's one of my inspirations, F the numbers, man. So we just kept going, kept being consistent, and at the end of the day, regardless of how many views we got in each of these videos, we still grew as a channel. We're now on like 160,000 subscribers. The aim was to get to 200 by the end of the year. We didn't achieve that, but it is what it is. We go again next year, we keep working hard, we stay consistent, and like I said again, F the numbers, you feel me? In terms of TikTok, some of my inspirations, I'll say shots by AB. He does what I do in terms of videography and photography. He's been doing it for time. I've been watching his thing for time as well, even before I started. So yeah, man, the type of content he makes, even by JC London, their type of content that they make on social media, I'm trying to take inspiration from that and apply it to my page. Then you got guys like JC, he makes like more motivational content, more like stuff that's like life lessons and all of that stuff. But that type of landscape content that you guys be seeing on my page, I got that inspiration from him. And then obviously you've got other content creators out there that I really respect and look up to, that motivate me in the scene. But yeah, obviously that's just one of the milestones that we achieved in terms of social media. And then obviously one of my favorite milestones of this year was getting this camera here, man. Right now you guys can see the quality, you guys can see how clean this video is looking. The camera, the ND filter, the rig cage, the mics, the lighting. I'm not even using lighting on this one right now, but like all of this is all money that I invested into improving my career, working on my craft, you feel me? And obviously marketing myself even more, because having a camera alone is a good way to market yourself in this industry. And like I've probably spent like around £1,000 on my gear so far, and I haven't even finished. There's still way more stuff to do, but like every single penny that I spent on this was worth it, man. I remember middle of the year, it was like May, I was gonna use my cash ISA money to buy the camera. My parents were not on it, they was not trying to hear that, you feel me? I had a whole argument argument with my dad, and I just like, it just motivated me. I used that pain to say like, look, I don't care anymore. I'll use my own money, I'll buy it regardless, bro, because no one's gonna stop me. 2 months later, July, I saved up like £600. That was probably the most money I'd ever made that time during the summer, because I was just working, just stacking my bread. And then here we are today with the camera, with even more gear. Like, I haven't even been working that much since I started uni, and we're still able to come here and invest more into our gear, invest more money into our craft, and that's all thanks to God, man, because God provides all the time. And then obviously, last but not least, we've had all the client jobs that I've done, whether it was free or it was paid. Every single person I've worked with since I started the business C21 Media, I appreciate you guys. I've definitely learned multiple different lessons from all the individuals and all the different minds that I've worked with, and I'm so glad that I can take that on board with me and improve on myself, work better, and grow as an individual, as a brand, and as a business. So yeah, man, I obviously appreciate all of you guys in terms of that, and hopefully there'll be more success to come. Speaking of success, I think it's time we speak about some of the goals I have for 2026. So as you can tell by the change of scenery, it's already a new year and we've already started planning our goals for the next year. And as usual, we've got many goals within YouTube, within the business, within my personal life as well. I'm just gonna highlight 3 of them goals so that you guys can understand. The first goal was a goal we had from last year, 1,000 subscribers. Until I hit 1,000 subscribers, that's always gonna be my goal, and it's always gonna continue on each and every year. Whenever they say new year, same goal, that's what I mean. 1,000 subscribers is a perfect example of that. So if you're watching this and you ain't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you're watching this and you are subscribed, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Join the community, you will be much appreciated. And yeah, man, that is that said in terms of 1,000 subscribers. There's not really much that needs to be said in how to achieve that goal. It's just consistently bringing out good quality, and that's why we head into the second goal for the year. The second goal of the year is not necessarily quality over quantity, but more so finding the balance between quality and quantity at the same time. So if you noticed last year, I was definitely heavy on the amount of quantity I was putting out there, definitely making sure I was consistent, trying to get my face as visible as possible. And in the process of doing that, I will say that sometimes the quality of my videos definitely dropped compared to the quality that I know I can put out there. If you compare my videos in terms of my YouTube vlogs compared to work that I've done for other people, whether it was paid or not paid, you can see the difference in quality. You can see like, okay, cool, this one, he's actually put effort into these videos that he's making, to the photos he's taken. But in the YouTube videos, it doesn't feel like that there's any effort that is going into these videos. And one thing I learned from another creator, right, he just started doing YouTube, by the way. I think I spoke about him previously in this video as well. I'm not sure if I mentioned him when I was talking about TikTokers that inspired me, but his name's by JC London. You should check out his work. He just started doing YouTube, but if you see the quality of his YouTube videos, you can tell that he's a videographer. You can tell that he's been in the business for a while and that he's skilled. So even if you've never seen his work personally, but you come across his YouTube videos and he's there promoting obviously his business, he's vlogging about his business the same way I vlog about my business, but you can see the quality in the work he's producing on his DJI Osmo. You can see his color grading. You can see that he's really actually storytelling. He's getting in content out there. It's not really like vague and short, you feel me? He's actually filming stuff, and with the short list, he's using a variety of shots basically. I can't remember the specific term, but he's using a variety of shots to make it more engaging. Does he use sound design? I'm not sure, but he does do like montages at the beginning, so you can see like he's not just making high quality videos for clients, but he's also making high quality videos on his channel. And somebody that watches his channel that didn't know that he does that as a business can look at how good the quality of his videos are, and then will be more likely to actually reach out to him to work together. And that's how you generate leads. You understand what I mean? So I feel like as a videographer, especially if I'm selling myself as a videographer, it's important for me to work on my quality and making sure that my quality is consistent in everything I do, not just the content that I do with clients and other people that I'm working with. You understand? And so that's going to be important. At the beginning of the year, it's going to be slower in terms of the output of YouTube videos I'm going to be making, because I'm going to actually take my time. When it comes to quality, it shouldn't be rushed. An example is this video. I kind of rushed this video when I was filming outside, and so now I've had to come and wait until I'm back in school and film this video again, and now I'm taking my time. And yeah, you can see the quality is there. I've obviously worked very well on the lighting. I've got a light here, I've got a light there, I've got my actual building light, and then I've got my camera facing me here as well. Yeah, it just looks nice, crispy and clean. And obviously going forward, I'm gonna be making sure I'm working on my color grading as well. So when I'm vlogging, it's gonna be in log profile, S-Log 3. I think that's what I have on my camera. It's gonna be in S-Log 3, and we're gonna be practicing color grading. And over time, we'll be getting better and better at color grading, not just when we have clients. Even when I have clients, I don't color grade like that, like I used to when I was filming on my phone and stuff like that. I just use the normal lens, the normal color, because that looks nice on its own as well. But I feel like it's important to color grade because it elevates the image quality. I need some water. I just ate and I haven't even got any water. I'm gonna be back to you guys. So yeah, like I was saying, first goal, hit 1K subscribers. Don't know when we'll hit it, but that's always gonna be a goal until we do hit it. And then the second goal, balancing quality and quantity. So like I said at the beginning, we're going to be focusing on our quality, and it may affect our ability to post consistent on the channel, but over time, ideally we should get back to the level that we was on, being able to provide good quality at the same time as being consistent like we always are. And then the final goal, this is a big goal, this one is for the business, you feel me? And this one here, I feel like if I say this one out loud to the camera, to you guys, it's gonna put more pressure on me to actually achieve this goal. And it's gonna be like, okay, cool, you said you was gonna do this, but you didn't do it. And even if I don't achieve this goal this year, the fact that you guys will see me working towards the goal is enough. You feel me? I feel like saying it right now is gonna help me work towards that goal. And that goal is to hit £500 a month from CT1 Media alone. £500 a month, that's a lot of money. But is it impossible? It's not impossible at all. Like generally, it's not impossible at all. My best month, I think I made between 150 to 200 pounds in that month. I think in the month of August, and I was doing £50 shoots. So £500 a month is not far. It's not far off. It's double the amount of shoots if I'm still doing £50 shoots, which was videography at the time. I'm not doing £50 for videography right now. I've increased it to 75, and that's a package of 5 reels. Now if we're working on different projects, for example like a music video or a short film or something that is requires more higher production, and it really depends on what you're asking for. But when it comes to reels and social media content, it's £75, 5 reels. Yeah, that's that being said. So already £75, that's an increase in price. It's gonna take us closer to getting to £500 a month. It takes about 6 shoots. I did the maths, I think 6 or 7 shoots just doing videography at £75 to get to 500 in 1 month. And then if we add the fact that we're doing photography, that eases everything out. because with photography right now at the beginning of the quarter, let's say this first quarter, I'll be a bit more lenient with pricing because I'm still trying to build up my portfolio as a photographer. I've only got like 3 official stuff that I've done on my page. 2 of them has been free. 1 of them I just did like on my own. I was never told to do any photos, I just chose to do it. I think I was doing a video shoot with a client, and what happened was I was getting towards the end of my time that I had to leave, but I still wanted to get some content out, and my battery was running low, so I decided to take photos instead of videos. And the photos, I looked at the photos, they came out nice. I sent it to the client and he liked them, he posted them and used them. Second shoot, you guys have seen the vlog recently where I went to the motive and I was taking photos for the motive. That was a free shoot. And then my most recent shoot, that was paid, and that's the most I've been paid. That was £50. So for now, the max I would charge would be £50, but I'm willing to go lower depending on the situation. You understand what I mean? But with that being said, let's just say you charge £75 for videography, £50 for photography. You add that up, that's about £125. So that means we just got to do 4 shoots each just to get to 500. Is the maths correct? Yeah, the maths is correct. So 4 videography shoots, 4 photography shoots. I'm having a start. 4 videography shoots, 4 photography shoots in a month. Definitely very possible by the end of the year. That's when we're that's the time frame that we're giving ourselves. It's definitely possible. I think we should get close to hitting that milestone by the end of summer, especially when things start picking up in summer. I'm not expecting us to hit it before the end of the first quarter. First quarter, we're just slowly building the network and slowly building our portfolio and exposure as a business as well. Because even though like we're actually making money from this business, the exposure isn't there yet. So we still got to build ourselves more and more and more. We still got to go to events and network and stuff like that. But yeah, man, those are the goals that I have for 2025. I'm excited for the year. I already said a prayer for the year 2025. I'm not sure if I should switch back to that or if I should just pray again. You guys saw the prayer in the trailer. But yeah, man, we just pray that everything goes well. Pray for the people watching this and hope that they achieve their goals as well. And we pray for just general success in 2026. I was about to say 2025. In Jesus' name I pray. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys are motivated by this video, inspired by this video, leave a comment. Let me know what your goals are for 2025 as well. I want to see everything. I keep saying 2025. Let me know what your goals are for 2026. I want to see everything down in the comments. I will definitely be reading any goals that I see in the comments. And so yeah, man, let's go, man. Let's achieve everything that we want to achieve this year. Have a great 2026 and stay blessed.